They say money answers all things, but nobody tells you what it takes away. This is the story of a man who married wealth and discovered peace too late. Where the hunger began. David Adewale did not grow up dreaming of love. He grew up dreaming of escape. Escape from leaking roofs. Escape from borrowed clothes. Escape from a life where hunger knocked louder than hope. In the dusty corners of Ibadan, David learned early that love did not pay school fees, and affection could not buy food. His mother used to say, "My son, a good heart is important, but hunger has no patience." So David chose ambition over affection. By the time he became a young, sharp banker in Lagos, he had already decided something dangerous. Love would never make his choices for him. The woman with everything. Her name was Favor Charles. She walked like someone who had never been told no. She spoke with confidence built by inheritance. She smiled like life had always been fair. Favor was the only daughter of a powerful oil magnate. When she noticed David, it wasn't love, it was interest. And when David noticed Favor, it wasn't affection, it was opportunity. Their relationship moved fast. Too fast for truth. Too fast for honesty. When Favor asked him once, "Do you love me?" David smiled and said, "I will always protect you." It sounded like love, but it was ambition dressed in romance. The wedding everyone envied. The wedding shut down Victoria Island. Gold. Champagne. Cameras. People whispered, "He's lucky. He made it. Poverty has finally released him." But nobody noticed that during the vows, David's heart was silent. He married money, security, status. And in that moment, he believed peace would come with it. A home without rest. Favor was not cruel. She was just loud. Her house was always full. Friends, meetings, laughter that echoed but never settled. There were rules, expectations, appearances to maintain. Every conversation felt like a board meeting. Every argument ended with, "Do you know who my father is?" David lived in luxury, but slept with his eyes open. At night, surrounded by expensive silence, he felt something heavy sit on his chest. Restlessness. The woman with nothing. Her name was Zainab Musa. She worked in a quiet bookstore not far from his office. She spoke softly. She listened more than she talked. David started visiting the store after work. At first it was accidental, then intentional, then necessary. Zainab never asked about his car, never asked about his house, never asked for help. She asked questions like, "How was your day really? Are you okay? Do you rest at night?" Questions Favor never asked. The sound of peace. One evening, Lagos traffic held him hostage. Frustrated, tired, emotionally empty, David walked into the bookstore and sat without speaking. Zainab brought him tea. She didn't ask questions. She just sat beside him. For the first time in years, his shoulders dropped. Silence became kind. And in that moment, David realized something terrifying. He felt more peace sitting in a small bookstore than in his mansion. The war inside him. Guilt began to eat him. He had a wife, a reputation, a life built on sacrifice. But his heart kept leaning toward calm, toward softness, toward a woman who made no demands. He told himself, "This is harmless. I'm just tired. It will pass." But peace is addictive. And once you taste it, noise becomes unbearable. When the truth cracks open, Favor noticed the distance, the late nights, the silence, the way David no longer argued. He withdrew. One night, during an argument over something small, Favor shouted, "You act like this house is a prison." David replied quietly, "No, just loud." That night, something broke. Not in the house. In the marriage. The choice that cost everything. David did not run away. He did not cheat. Instead, he made a painful, honest decision. He asked for separation. The scandal was loud. The family was furious. The money disappeared. He lost access, lost protection, lost status. But for the first time in his life, he slept. Love that arrived gently. David did not rush into Zainab's arms. He healed. He learned. He unlearned survival thinking. Months later, when he finally spoke to her, he said, "I don't have much anymore. Zainab smiled and replied, "Then you finally have room for peace." They built a simple life. Small home, shared meals, quiet laughter. Love did not arrive with fireworks. It arrived like dawn. Slow, gentle, certain. The lesson life taught him. David learned too late what his mother tried to say differently. Money can buy comfort, but peace must choose you back. He married for money, but fell in love with peace. And peace never needed him to prove anything. Powerful ending message for viewers. Sometimes, the most expensive thing in life is the life that costs you your peace. Choose wisely.